You will have just seen me apply this makeup yesterday, but honestly, it looks so good to me. You know, obviously that's subjective. You might think it looks awful, but it looks, I'm loving this, and I don't want to waste it on nothing, just like sitting around hanging out on my phone. So I'm gonna film another video. So I didn't get my Beauty Heroes video up on the 1st like I usually would, but I had kind of a busy day at work, and it just, the timing wasn't the best. So I'm doing it for Monday. So this month from Beauty Heroes, we are discovering Bathing Culture, which is a new brand to Beauty Heroes. I think it's been here a couple of months, and I'm really excited about this actually. This is probably my favorite body-centered, so like a box that is mostly geared towards the body. So it's probably my favorite body-centered box that we've seen. We did get a body product in last month's box. Was Free and True in last month? Honestly, I can't even remember anymore when stuff happened. Okay, never mind, I just remembered last month was Mukti. So 2 months ago, we saw the Free and True Body Profit, which I know that some people have actually already been completely through. I haven't totally finished this. I'm like about to right here, but that's because I do use other body products. I don't use just that. I do like to rotate my body products because I have like an oil that I'm using, and it, you know, I rotate. So yes, it's been a couple of months since we saw a body product, but this is like a totally body, almost totally body centered box. But I love this box. I wasn't sure if I was going to fall in love with it like I did, but I did. So we are seeing 3 full-size products. 2 are actually sort of more like jumbo size. These wouldn't be considered like the standard sizes, I think, but we've got the Bathing Culture. This is the refillable mind and body wash. So this is a refillable. I think you can go into the Beauty Heroes store and they have like a giant thing that you can refill this in. I'm not sure if they have refillable options that you can get mailed, but if you happen to be near a store that sells Bathing Culture, you can refill them. So maybe if you go through this and you're gonna head somewhere, maybe you're going to San Francisco, just take it with you and you can refill it in the Beauty Heroes store. I'll have to look into the other refillable options if there's a way to refill it, because I know they do have plastic versions as well as the glass one that you're getting in the Beauty Heroes box, but then that sort of defeats the purpose of like the zero waste refillable thing. So yes. So let's go over that first. So this is a 16-ounce option. It does come with a pump, and it's $35, so it's very affordably priced. So the Times call for a return to the essentials, wash your hands, is no longer just good hygiene. It has become our battle cry. We're suddenly coveting our most fundamental possessions, and we're all keenly aware of the things we can't live without. Soap is one of those things. It's a utilitarian item that transcends every race, creed, and color. It is one of the most basic human inventions, born of necessity, a requirement, yes, but radical, question mark? Bathing Culture will convince you that indeed soap is sacred. It is often your sole companion in your bathing ritual when you're detached from technology and external stimuli, fully present to only yourself and your senses. Naturally fragrant soap adds beauty to the baptism. We emerge from the daily micro-transformation freshly cleansed and feeling born again. This month's hero product, the Mind and Body Wash, invites us all to see the sacred in the essential and the radical in the routine. Formulated with organic and Rainforest Alliance certified saponified coconut, olive and sunflower oils, plant glycerin from soybean and creamy shea butter, the blend nourishes as it purifies. A woodsy blend of balsam, vetiver, ylang-ylang, hoe wood, and frankincense transport the senses to the redwood canopies of Northern California. So there's aloe vera, olive oil, sunflower, plant glycerin, saponified coconut, shea butter. I really like this. If you watched my body favorites that I did after the Free and True box came, you would have seen that I was talking about the Olivia skincare body with the enzymatic body wash, which I had said I'm never gonna buy another body wash, and then this came in, but I do really, really like this. It's not enzymatic, obviously. This is basically just a soap. And if you choose to only use it on your hands, this would make a great hand soap. It would last you forever in this jar as a hand soap, but I'm choosing to use it as a body wash, at least for now. I do sort of like rotate it between my Olivia body one. I like to use my Olivia one some days when I'm feeling like I really need like a smoothing. But this one is great if you're looking for just sort of like a basic body wash that's not your typical rose scented, jasmine scented, lavender scented. This one is, it takes you sort of like back to the forest with the scents, the hoe wood and the vetiver. the balsam, it really just smells, very woodsy and earthy. I'm just really loving the scents of these products, especially, as well as the performance of them. So it does get very nice and sudsy, and it doesn't feel stripping or drying to the skin because of the shea butter and the aloe vera and the olive oil. Those are all moisturizing things that are going to leave your body feeling moisturized and not stripped and dry, which some soaps can do. Some soaps are very harsh and drying, but this one is very nourishing. And I love the packaging on it too. Oliver loves the rainbow. I've been keeping the two sidekicks out on my vanity, and he keeps like trying to pick them up and like taking them because he loves the rainbows on them. He's even like very attracted to like the papers that I've got laying around. The kid just loves rainbows. Like, what can I say? Okay, so the next thing is the Outer Being Face and Body Oil, which is this big guy here. The one we're getting in the Beauty Heroes box is 8 ounces, and it's a $72 value. So after your first whiff of Outer Being Face and Body Oil, you're inspired to camp out on the beach, dig your toes into the sand, and peel a few clementines. That's no coincidence. I didn't get that. I didn't get that when I opened it, but maybe some people will. The brains behind bathing culture make more than soap. They make transformative products inspired by their favorite adventures. Outer Being Face and Body Oil was crafted to complement mind and body wash to extend the bathing ritual and to offer added protection against harsh conditions. Whether you're braving the elements in nature or in New York City, this reparative face and body oil lathers skin in vitamins, essential fatty acids, and antioxidants, and locks in moisture with a blend of sea buckthorn, marula, jojoba, and coconut MCT oils. So it's got Abyssinian oil, coconut MCT, jojoba, marula, raspberry seed, sea buckthorn, and again, it's got those, there's grapefruit, cedar, vetiver, hoe wood, so it's got that same sort of like woodsy, earthy scent that I'm loving, very much loving it. I'm kind of over like rose scented, you know, I love rose scented things, but for the body, I kind of do prefer that like woodsy, earthy. If you have tried the Osmia Evergreen, this is one of my favorite body oils scents that Osmia does. I think if you like that, you will like this. This is much more foresty and like very, only that sort of like scent profile where it's like woodsy and trees and things like that. That's all you're gonna get in this. This one does have a little bit more because of the grapefruit and the raspberry seed, the sea buckthorn. It does have a slightly different scent, but I think if you like this, you will like this one because it does have sort of those undertones of woodsy, earthy, pine scents. So yeah, I'm loving this. It sinks immediately into the skin. I do, I think like 5 pumps per leg, and then I do like 3 pumps for both my arms, which I mainly focus on like this area. And someone had asked me on Instagram what the difference between this one and the Free and True. So the Free and True one is more of like a gel-like lotion that sinks into the skin as like sort of a gel. So it looks like a lotion, but it sinks in like a gel, and it keeps the skin super hydrated and moisturized. And that one does have more of like a citrusy scent. This one is a straight body oil, so it's going to feel more like a body oil. Woo! But it does still sink in very nicely, moisturizes all day. And then again, that scent, if you much prefer maybe more like unisex, it's not floral, it's not fruity, it is more like earthy and woodsy, I think you would really like that. I haven't used it on my face. I have no plans to use it on my face. I'm using some face products that you will hear about on Wednesday that I'm really loving. And a lot of you guys have even commented on my skin recently, and definitely the line that I'll be sharing with you on Wednesday is a big contributing factor to you know, my skin. So yes, I will not be using this on my face. This will be strictly body, but you can use it on your face if you know that none of these ingredients are ones that would irritate your skin. So yes, loving this body combo, really enjoying it, and I'm sort of mixing it up with the Free and True. So I've got like the Free and True one, I've got this one, and I use the Nini Organics one. I just sort of rotate between those 3 right now. Loving all 3 of them. They're all very different. They all smell amazing. But yeah, like I said, again, if you like the Osmia Evergreen, which is it's a limited edition, it doesn't, I think it only comes around a couple of, or maybe like once a year. I can't remember when I bought this, but obviously you can see I haven't used much of it just because I like don't want to use it. And yeah, the labeling is all rubbed off. I don't want to use it because it smells so good, but now that maybe I've got this, I'll add this one in too, so, you know, before it goes bad. But yes, if you like the Evergreen, you probably will like this one because it has sort of some of the same undertones. So the last thing in here is the Golden Hour Hydrosol. This is a 1.7 ounce that we're, oh no, well, this is wrong. It says 1.7 ounces for 20 bucks, but this is a 3 ounce one, so I don't know if this is still $20 and maybe the 1.7 ounces was a misprint. I'm not sure, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, this is, what you get is the 3 ounce size. So life's grandest adventures, favorite memories, flowers, some things are just meant to be shared. Bathing Culture bottles all 3-in-1 beautifully balanced toning mist, Golden Hour Hydrosol, inspired by the founder's childhood hobby of making neroli. Effleurage with his mom. Moroccan neroli and rose mingle in this refreshing moisture sealing mist. Spray on sun-soaked skin, your lover, and all around your aura. So there's Bulgarian rose oil, hand-harvested Moroccan neroli flower oil, Moroccan rose, Turkish rose. So this is a rose. This is a rose mist, but I'm like, as you can see, I'm loving this because I'm already using it a ton. The mist is very fine, which I love. I love fine mists. This is great in between serum steps. It's great to finish off the skincare. It's great to just spray to mist and refresh yourself. I'm absolutely loving this. I do love neroli and I do love rose, so I think the combination of the two is very interesting. You don't see that very often. You either get like neroli or you get rose. You hardly ever get them together. I think this is beautiful. I really love this. This is definitely one that I would rebuy because I like the combination of scents and I like how hydrating and fine the mist is. I love a fine mister. I can't, I can't hide that. And like I said, I've been using it a ton since I got it. So overall, I really, really love this box. I know people feel like a certain way about body products. Sometimes you subscribe to beauty boxes because you only want skincare. But I think a body product or like a hair product or something like that every once in a while is good to sort of break up all the skincare that you get. If you can be introduced to really beautiful body or hair care lines, I love that too, because this is probably not something I would have picked up on my own because I'm not in need of a new body oil. I'm not in need of a new body wash, but I'm so glad that I was introduced to these because I've fallen really in love with them because they're just simple formulas that do what they say they're gonna do and they're sustainable, refillable. So I really, really love that. So one thing to note if you do choose to subscribe is that there has been a bit of an issue with pump supply. So it might be a little bit of a delay before you get your box just because they are having an issue with pumps. They're trying to procure them, but you know, due to the state of the world right now, things are running short on supply. A lot of brands are sort of stuck waiting for stuff. Stuff is that, you know, they've run out of ingredients that they need or they are waiting for ingredients. Shipping is really slow. So just know that it might be a slight delay getting your box because they are waiting on pumps. So if you don't mind waiting, I do highly suggest you know, picking up this box because it is one of my favorite body boxes that Beauty Heroes has done. They've done a couple of body products sometimes that I haven't been the biggest fans of, whether it's been like the brand or, you know, the body product itself. But the two body products that we've seen this year so far, the Free and True and the Bathing Culture, are just, they really are just beautiful, and I'm really loving both. This one is still high on my list of favorites. I really don't think this is gonna knock it out. This is probably gonna be the one that I rebuy after this is done. But this is still a beautiful body oil that moisturizes, and the scents are just, they're really beautiful. So that's really all that I've got for the Beauty Heroes box this month. I mean, I don't have a ton to say on it because they really are just straightforward products that do what they say they're gonna do. They're moisturizing, they're nourishing, they smell really great. So I don't have much else. Just sort of needed another excuse to reuse this makeup. So if you didn't watch yesterday's video and you're interested in this makeup, definitely go watch my Cat Ladies collab that I did with Andy and Valeria to see how and what products I used to get this very pink face that I'm like obsessed with. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.